Hello, Spenglers. Today I have one of my dearest friends in the construction industry, Eric Natay of Natay Construction. And you know how I'm always telling you guys about our origin story, kind of how we came to be, how our culture shaped who we are here at Spengler? Eric also has an origin story that I would like him to tell you guys, just because it's really inspirational. So, Eric, tell everyone, how did you start in construction from a very young age?
My first memory of doing anything in construction, I was probably about 8 years old. My grandma lived on the Navajo reservation down in Arizona near Four Corners area, and stuff was always breaking. I remember watching my uncle repair a deck. He taught me how to paint a railing, and we had to use a very old paintbrush because the nearest Home Depot was over 2.5 hours away.
And you had to reuse a lot of things, if I remember your story correctly, right?
Yes, because of where my grandma lived, we oftentimes had to get creative with how we built things. When we would run out of nails or 2x4s, we would have to go to an old building and see if we could pull some still good 2x4s or walk around the house to find more nails and screws. This taught me how to think outside of the box, how to prevent that from ever happening ever again. During COVID, we had lots of material shortages, and it reminded me of being at my grandma's house on the res, not having access to the things we need to get the project done. Because of this, we are revolutionizing the way we take on each project. Each project goes through an in-depth planning process where we find and source each of those materials ahead of time. This allows each project to move smoothly without any delays in finding the materials.
So I understand that your specialty is electrical,
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep. We have in-house electricians, and I love electrical because it's in every part of the house, and it affects how you live, it affects the lighting, the switches, the plug placement, and it grows with technology. There's a lot of cool stuff that you can do with a house and the electricity that goes into it.
I have a lot of respect for electrical work. Here in the US, that is held to a really high standard. I know I diss on a lot of standards here, but electrical is kind of where it's at over here. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Worldwide?
Yes. Yep, it's dangerous. If you don't have the right person who follows the electrical codes, it could cause lots of fires that could affect not just your home, but your neighbor's home, and even the whole power grid. Some house fires have taken down entire cities.
What's next for Natay? What are your goals?
We want to change the perception around contractors. When people talk about contractors, it oftentimes is in a negative manner. And we want to bring professionalism back to the industry by showing our clients and our construction teams that construction doesn't have to be disorganized and disorderly. It can be organized and fun.
What would you say is one of the biggest challenges that you've encountered in recent projects that you've overcome?
One of the biggest challenges has been getting the contractors to be on board, to see the vision. What it usually takes is them experiencing a project with us. Oftentimes, they will show up to a job site, there'll be some other trades there finishing up, and they want to do the typical contractor thing and go, "You're not ready, I'm out of here, I'll be back in 2 weeks." But we're always there to say, wait, he's going to be done today, and you guys can collaborate on a couple things, and then the house is yours. And so getting our contractors to see that big vision of how a project can actually move together instead of fighting each other.
Absolutely. And you and I have some plans to take over the world together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I love the way that Natay Construction operates. I love pretty much everything about them, their entire philosophy, and we're pretty excited to move together for some big projects.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, you betcha. Thank
Thank you for having me.
Bis bald.